Ever feel like you're pushing a boulder uphill
Yeah.
when you're trying to get buy-in for your sustainability initiatives?
I know what you mean.
It can be really tough to rally a team
Yeah.
around going zero waste or convincing clients to embrace eco-friendly solutions.
You're definitely not alone in that.
Really?
So many sustainability professionals face that exact challenge.
Huh.
You got the data and the passion and the urgency,
Right.
but sometimes it's like people just aren't hearing it.
Right. But what if I told you there were these evidence-based cheat codes, almost like psychology hacks that can make persuasion way easier?
It's true.
Really?
We're talking about proven tactics to unlock people's motivation.
Okay.
Grounded in behavioral science.
Interesting.
And these aren't about manipulation.
Gotcha.
They're about framing your message in a way that resonates with how people naturally think and make decisions.
Okay, I am all air ears. Let's unlock these cheat codes.
All right, let's dive into the first one, playing the future card.
Okay.
It's all about this fascinating concept called temporal discounting.
Temporal discounting. Sounds intense.
It's actually pretty simple.
Okay.
Have you ever noticed how you're more likely to agree to something that's happening way down the line? Like, sure, I'll help you paint your house next month, but if it's this weekend, suddenly your schedule's packed.
Oh, 100%. Future me is way more agreeable than present me.
Exactly. And it turns out this same principle applies to sustainability initiatives.
Interesting.
Research shows that people are more likely to say yes to commitments that start in the future. It feels less demanding, less disruptive to their current routine.
So instead of asking my team to overhaul our entire recycling program today, I should propose starting fresh next quarter.
That's the idea.
Give them some time to adjust.
Yeah, by shifting the timeline, you're reducing the immediate psychological burden. There are even studies showing that when people commit to a future sustainable behavior, like reducing energy consumption, they actually start making small changes before the commitment even kicks in.
Wow.
It's like planting a seed for future action.
So it's not just about making it easier to say yes. It's about actually shifting their mindset over time.
Precisely. It's about framing sustainability not as an immediate sacrifice, but as a shared journey toward a better future.
I like that.
And that brings us to our next cheat code.
Ooh, I'm already intrigued. Hit me with cheat code number 2.
This one taps into something we all instinctively feel. The power of a fresh start.
Okay.
Think about New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
We get this burst of motivation, this sense that we can reinvent ourselves.
Totally. New year, new me.
Yeah.
At least until February rolls around.
Yeah.
But how do we harness that fresh start feeling for sustainability?
It's called the fresh start effect. And researchers like Professor Katie Miltman have found that we're naturally drawn to these new beginnings, new weeks, new months, new seasons. We see these landmark dates as opportunities to break bad habits and embrace positive change.
So if I'm launching a new sustainability initiative, timing is key.
Absolutely. Launching on Earth Day, the first day of spring, even the start of a new fiscal year, these dates provide a psychological boost.
Gotcha.
It's like saying, we're turning a new page and this time we're going to do things differently.
I love that. It's like riding the wave of everyone's natural motivation.
Exactly.
So much easier than trying to create that energy from scratch.
Exactly. And there are ways to amplify the fresh start effect even further.
Like what?
For example, instead of just announcing a new initiative on Earth Day, you could build anticipation beforehand. Tease the launch, get people thinking about their own environmental commitments.
Ooh, like a countdown to a big reveal. I like it. Okay, so we've got future commitments and fresh starts. What's the final cheat code to unlock sustainable persuasion?
This one might be the most intuitive. Show them the crowd is doing it.
Okay.
Humans are social creatures.
Right.
We constantly look to others for cues on how to behave, especially when we're uncertain.
Right.
This is known as social proof.
Oh, yeah, like when you're traveling and you have no idea which restaurant to pick. So you just go with the one that has a line out the door.
Precisely. And this principle is backed by some fascinating research.
Oh.
Psychologist Robert Cialdini did a classic study on hotel towel reuse.
Okay.
They found that simply mentioning that other guests reuse their towels increased participation significantly.
Wow. So just knowing that others are doing something makes us more likely to do it too.
Yeah.
No elaborate arguments needed.
It's powerful stuff. We're wired to conform, especially when it comes to behaviors that are seen as socially desirable or beneficial. And this has huge implications for how we promote sustainable choices.
So how can sustainability professionals use this social proof cheat code to their advantage?
Instead of just talking about the benefits of a sustainable product,
Right.
highlight its popularity.
Right.
Like, this is our best-selling, eco-friendly cleaning solution, or join the thousands of companies switching to renewable energy.
So tapping into everyone's doing it, so you should too mentality.
Exactly. But it goes beyond marketing.
Okay.
Think about promoting internal sustainability initiatives within your organization. You could showcase testimonials from colleagues who've embraced green practices, or feature case studies of departments that have successfully reduced their environmental footprint.
So instead of just telling people what to do, show them that their peers are already on board.
Exactly.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's about creating a sense of momentum, a feeling that sustainability is the norm. It's not the exception. And that's a powerful motivator.
Okay.
So to recap, we've got 3 powerful cheat codes, future commitments, fresh start dates, and social proof.
3 evidence-based ways to tap into human psychology and make those sustainable choices more appealing.
Yeah.
It's like we're leveling up our persuasion game.
And the beauty of these principles is that they can be applied in so many contexts.
Really?
Whether you're trying to engage your team, influence clients, or even just inspire your family to make more sustainable choices.
Okay, but before we wrap up, I want to go back to something you said earlier about these cheat codes not being about manipulation.
Right.
Because I think that's a really important point.
Yeah.
We're not trying to trick people into doing something they don't believe in.
Absolutely. It's about understanding the psychology of decision-making.
Okay.
And using that knowledge to frame our message effectively. We're not changing the content of our message, just the way it's delivered.
It's like we're all passionate about sustainability.
Yeah.
But sometimes we need a little help getting that message across in a way that truly resonates with people.
Exactly. And when we understand how people naturally think and make decisions, we can become more effective communicators, more persuasive advocates for the change we want to see in the world.
For sure. So for our listeners out there, the sustainability professionals, the government program leaders, the entrepreneurs trying to make a difference, what's the key takeaway here? How do they put all of this into action?
I'd say the first step is awareness. Just knowing that these psychological levers exist is a huge advantage. Start paying attention to how these principles are already at play in your own life and in the world around you.
Like noticing how much more tempting that limited time offer feels when you know it's about to expire?
Yeah.
That's temporal discounting in action, Leslie.
And the more you understand these principles, the more effectively you can use them to design your initiatives, craft your messaging, and ultimately inspire real, lasting change.
It's about working with human nature, not against it. And that's a powerful approach.
Absolutely. It's about empowering people to make sustainable choices, not because they feel obligated, but because it feels good. It feels smart. It feels like the right thing to do.
I love that. So any final words of wisdom for our sustainability champions out there?
Keep experimenting, keep learning, and keep sharing your successes. The more we can collectively understand and apply these principles, the faster we can create a more sustainable future for everyone.
Beautifully said. And for our listeners who are eager to dive even deeper into these cheat codes and the science behind them, I highly recommend checking out the Blue Tribe Company's website at www.bluetribe.co. They've got a ton of resources, including courses and workshops that can help you take your sustainability efforts to the next level.
They're doing incredible work in this field. Definitely worth checking out.
Absolutely. And of course, make sure to subscribe to this show for more deep dives into the world of sustainability and the art of positive change. Until next time, keep those cheat codes handy and remember,
together we can make a difference.